Your tractor's gone, Carter. Towed for violations. The words hit like a wrench on steel, cutting through the dusk at my Willow Creek ranch. Headlights stab the air, pinning me and my son Ethan near the shed. My pulse spikes, but my hand stays steady. I'm James Carter, 52, retired mechanic, tinkering with a vintage engine on my 30-acre property. Ethan, 19, stiffens, his eyes sharp. This ranch, with its grassy fields and sturdy sheds, is my father's legacy. Where are you watching from? Drop a comment. This one's ablaze. I step forward, gravel crunching under my boots. The evening air smells of oil, hay, a faint whiff of exhaust from a neighbor's truck. Victor Ramsey, fake HOA boss, stands tall, his jacket too sleek for this hour. His cold smirk flashes, clutching a towing notice like it's law. Two enforcers in khaki, sporting Willow Creek HOA inspector badges, flank him, their stares hard. Ethan's jaw tightens, his breath quick. My gut churns. This is my land, and they're stealing my tractor. This is Willow Creek, I say, voice low, firm. My family's held it since 1964. I tap my pocket, where my deed rests, keeping calm. Victor steps closer, his boots kicking dust. Mr. Carter, he says, voice slick, twisting my name. Your tractor's a hazard. It's been towed. His enforcers nod, one fingering his badge like it's power. Deputy Caleb Reed, badge glinting, shifts uneasily nearby. Just follow orders, James, he mutters, avoiding my eyes. Ethan's voice shakes. Dad, I was just fixing it. He's no troublemaker, just a kid learning engines like I did. Victor's smirk sharpens. He ignored our notices, he says, waving the paper. My teeth grind. This fake HOA, striking while I was on a repair job in Reno, claims my tractor with no proof. They're hauling it like thieves in daylight. My father fought land grabbers for this ranch. Now Victor plays tyrant. Caleb clears his throat. Got a complaint about machinery clutter, he says, voice thin. I step closer, eyes locked. What complaint? Who signed it? Victor cuts in. Irrelevant. Your tractor's illegal. His enforcers shift, hands on belts. I size them up. My mechanic's instincts kick in, reading their bluff. This shed, its locks, I built myself. I know every bolt, every hinge. They're banking on my fear, but I've got friends in construction who'll back me. I steady Ethan, my hand on his arm. His eyes burn, fierce like mine. You okay? I whisper. He nods, chin high. Victor's enforcers watch, their headlights harsh. The ranch air bites, but my resolve hardens. Caleb looks away, conflicted. My buddy, Ethan Cole, runs a construction crew, and he owes me big. Victor doesn't know that yet. My phone buzzes, a text from VR. Back off, Carter, it reads. My chuckle is dry, edged. They're bold, but they're sloppy. I face Victor, my voice steel. You're towing my tractor on my land, I say. Big mistake. His eyes narrow, but he's smug, thinking he's won. I guide Ethan to the truck, his steps solid. The fields stretch vast, the shed's silhouette stark behind us. My father's words echo, defend it, James. I will. Victor's fake HOA thinks they can bully us, forge rules, steal what's ours. They don't know I've got Ethan Cole's crew. My tools, my fight. They just lit a fire they can't douse. I guide Ethan to the truck. Victor Ramsey's threat, back off Carter, sizzling in my mind like a stripped wire. The towing notice nailed to my Willow Creek ranch's gate stings like a snapped bolt. The 30-acre land stretches dark, oaks rustling, the shed sturdy behind us. Ethan's eyes, fierce but shaken, drive my resolve. Ever had someone steal your life's work? Drop a comment. This fight's personal now. I'm James Carter, 52, retired mechanic. For 27 years I've fixed engines, rebuilt rigs, read machinery like a map. Precision's my trade, spotting flaws in any system. Now I tend Willow Creek, my dad's legacy, with my vintage tractor. He bought this land in 1964, a grassy haven of fields and sheds. He'd sit me by the shed, teaching me to tune engines, mend fences, defend our ground. James, he'd say, voice coarse as gravel. This ranch is our heart, keep it strong. Ethan learned the same, trailing me, eager to wrench bolts. The truck rumbles down the gravel path, Ethan's silent beside me. The air smells of oil, faint exhaust from a neighbor's rig. Victor's fake HOA struck while I was on a repair job in Reno. Weeks away and they towed my tractor. My grip tightens on the wheel, anger surging like a flooded carburetor. My buddy, Ethan Cole, runs a construction crew, owes me for past jobs. Victor doesn't know that yet. That's my leverage. At the ranch, a sprawling refuge my dad forged, I settle Ethan by the shed. The air is sharp, the gates creaking under my boots. "You okay?" I ask. He nods, eyes bold. "They can't take our tractor, Dad," he says. I agree, my throat tight. Inside the house smells of grease, old leather. I head to the study, shelves heavy with Dad's records. My fingers trace a 1964 deed, its edges worn but solid. Willow Creek, private, 30 acres, it states. No HOA, no claims. Victor's notice, waved like a verdict, is a sham. I sit, the deed firm in my hands. My dad fought land hustlers, their offers piling like scrap. He taught me and Ethan Cole to stand firm, outmaneuver threats. Ethan's crew, my lifeline, were built from the same steel. Ethan's shaken, but he's tough. The towing isn't just an attack on my tractor, it's a strike at our core. My phone sits nearby, Victor's text glowing. "Back off, Carter." Doubt creeps in. Are they watching the ranch? The oaks outside stand quiet, but my instincts say they're close. I grab a flashlight, its weight steadying. The shed locks need checking where Ethan was working. Victor's goons called the tractor a hazard, but I know every nut, every bolt. My mechanic's eye spots cracks, like a faulty weld. The shed's hinges, its latches, I built myself. Victor's betting on fear, on forged rules. He doesn't know I've got Ethan Cole's crew, the law on my side. My dad's words guide me. "Hold it, James. I will." Ethan joins me, his gaze steady. "I'm in, Dad," he says. I nod, handing him a flashlight. The deed's in my pocket, my dad's voice in my head. "Keep it strong." Victor's fake HOA thinks they can threaten my tractor, scare my son, erase our legacy. They're mistaken. I'm a mechanic, wired to fix what's broken, to dismantle what's false. My friend Ethan Cole's crew is my backup, and this ranch is ours. They started this fight, but I'll end it. With Ethan beside me, our roots secure. I guide Ethan back to the Willow Creek Ranch, Victor Ramsey's threat, "Back off, Carter," crackling like a frayed spark plug in my mind. The towing notice, stapled to my gate, burns like a faulty relay. The 30-acre land stretches dark, oaks rustling, the shed solid behind us. Ethan's eyes, fierce but rattled, ignite my fury. "Ever had someone target your family? Drop a comment." Victor's picking a fight he'll regret. Dawn breaks, cold and biting. I head to the shed where my tractor's empty spot gapes like a missing gear. The air smells of grease, faint diesel from a neighbor's rig. A khaki-clad enforcer, badge reading Willow Creek HOA Inspector, hammers a notice to my fence. $20,000, 0 cents fine for unpermitted machinery, it declares. I scoff, my mechanic's instincts catching the fraud. "This is my property," I say, stepping close. The enforcer, wiry, mirrors Victor's sly grin. "Pay or lose more, Carter," he says. "HOA owns this now." His badge is cheap, a flimsy prop. "Tell Victor to check my deed," I snap. He backs off, eyes sharp, trouble brewing. I drive to town, Ethan beside me, quiet but alert. The hardware store hums, but neighbors dodge my gaze. Old man Perry, who fixed engines with my dad, turns away. Victor's lies have spread, painting me as a troublemaker, Ethan as reckless. A sign looms outside, Willow Creek HOA, secure your land. My blood surges. They're claiming my tractor, my ranch, like it's theirs. I spot Owen Blake, 32, a vlogger exposing HOA scams, filming near the store. "James," he says, voice low. "Heard about the towing, got dirt." I nod, clutching the deed. "Meet me later," I say. At noon, 2 more enforcers appear at my shed, tools out, citing structural violations. I grab my tablet, pulling up my shed designs. "Your inspections are junk," I say, pointing to their flawed measurements. "Latches are off by an inch. Touch my shed and your claims collapse." My voice is steel, 27 years of mechanic precision cutting through. The taller enforcer, stocky, glares. "Victor says you're done," he growls. I stand firm. "Touch my shed and you're finished." They retreat, muttering, but I spot fresh scratches on the shed locks, signs of sabotage. My phone rings. A repair client, voice tense. James, he says. HOA called, said you're causing trouble, might drop your jobs. My teeth grind. Victor's hitting my work now. I head to the shed, the oak air thick with dust, heat. The gates hum with stability, but new gouges show tampering. Suspicion claws at me. Are they rigging my shed to fail? I set up a trail camp, tucked in the grass, its lens sharp. My dad taught me to cover every angle, and I'm covering now. Back at the ranch, I find another notice on the gate. Remove machinery or face seizure, it reads. Victor's signature bold. Ethan's fists tighten, his voice low. They can't do this, Dad, he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. My buddy Ethan Cole's construction crew would crush this fraud. Victor doesn't know our connection. I think of my dad, his hand on the shed locks, teaching me to protect, to fight. This ranch, this tractor, are our blood. Victor's fake HOA is a contraption, and I know contraptions. I'll break his. I meet Owen at the diner, the air heavy with coffee, oil. Victor's running a racket, he says, showing me online posts about forged HOAs. I hand him the deed. They're faking claims, I say. The towing was just the start. Owen's eyes spark. Let's expose them, he says. My phone buzzes, a text from VR. Quit now, or Ethan pays. The diner's hum fades, my pulse loud. Victor thinks he can scare me, threaten my son, tow my tractor. He's wrong. I'm a mechanic, Ethan Cole's friend, and this land's mine. I'll dismantle his lies wide open. I clutch the HOA notice, Victor Ramsey's threat, quit now or Ethan pays, pulsing like a jammed piston in my mind. The shed tampering caught on my trail cam fuels my resolve like a charged battery. The Willow Creek Ranch lies dark, oaks rustling, the shed standing firm. Ethan's asleep, his defiance against Victor's lies sharpening my edge. Ever had neighbors turn on you? Drop your HOA horror stories below. Victor's poison is spreading fast. I head to town, the 1964 deed in my pocket, its paper rough. The hardware store buzzes, but faces dodge me. Old man Perry, who wrenched engines with my dad, slips behind a shelf. Two guys from the HOA's new plots point, muttering. Victor's lies have taken root, branding me a rebel, Ethan a troublemaker. My jaw tightens, my mechanic's instincts flaring. I rebuilt this shed, know its bolts. Victor's fake HOA is a shaky rig, and I'll tear it down. I spot Owen Blake outside, his camera rolling, capturing the town's tension. James, he says, voice hushed, your story's hitting big online. I show him the deed, the 1964 proof of Willow Creek's borders. Victor's towing is a scam, I say. Owen nods, his gaze sharp. Meet me at my place, he says. We'll plan. My chest tightens, suspicion rising. Is Victor's crew tailing us? The air smells of oil, mistrust. But Owen's a fighter, like me. I drive to Nathan Perry's shop, a neighbor who's battled land disputes before. His workbench smells of grease, old iron. Victor has folks scared, Nathan says, voice gruff. He's claiming your tractor as HOA property. He hands me a 1964 survey matching my deed showing my ranch's true lines. They tampered with your shed locks, he says. Check the west corner. My blood surges. My dad trusted Nathan, and so do I. Thanks, I say. Keep this quiet? He nods, his eyes firm. I head to the west corner, where shed meets ground. The oak air is thick with dust, heat. The shifted locks an inch off alignment show fresh scratches. My trail cam's footage, checked on my tablet, reveals two khaki-clad goons prying locks at midnight, their faces caught in starlight. My pulse races. This is theft, bold and vicious. The shed's bolts, its hinges. I rebuilt myself. Victor's scam depends on my ranch. I save the clip, my instincts screaming. Back at the ranch, I attend a fake HOA meeting in Victor's rented office, the air heavy with ink control. Victor stands at a podium preaching community safety. Willow Creek must comply, he says, smirking. The crowd nods, cowed by his fines, his threats. I stand, holding the survey. This proves my ranch is mine, I say, voice steady. You tampered with my shed, murmurs Ripple, faces uneasy. Victor's eyes narrow. Sit down, Carter, he snaps. Your claims are baseless. Deputy Caleb Reed by the door shifts, his badge glinting, trapped in Victor's web. Ryan Holt, a neighbor, speaks up, voice low. I saw them at your shed, he says. The room tenses, eyes darting. Victor slams his clipboard. Meeting over, he barks. His goons glare, hands on belts. Ryan catches my eye, a nod of support. He's risking Victor's wrath like Ethan did. I leave, the oak air cold, the crowd's whispers fading. My phone buzzes, a text from VR. Keep pushing and Ethan Cole won't help. My blood chills. Victor knows about my construction buddy Ethan Cole. The oaks loom as I drive home, my mind sharp. Victor's fake HOA is turning neighbors into pawns, using fear to bind them. My dad's voice echoes. Defend it, James. I rebuilt this shed to last. Owen's vlog, Ryan's courage, Nathan's survey, they're my tools. Ethan Cole's crew is my ace. Victor thinks he's untouchable, threatening my son, rigging my shed. He's wrong. I'm a mechanic, and I'll burn his scam to the ground. I drive back to my Willow Creek ranch, Victor Ramsey's thread, keep pushing, and Ethan Cole won't help, pulsing like a seized engine in my mind. The shed tampering caught on my trail cam fuels my resolve like a primed fuel pump. The 30-acre land lies dark, oaks rustling, the shed standing firm. Ethan's asleep, his defiance against Victor's lies sharpening my focus. Ever had a bully threaten your ally? That's Ethan. Drop a comment. I'm digging for truth now. I meet Owen Blake at the county records office at dawn. The air smells of dust, stale coffee, shelves heavy with files. Owen's laptop hums, his fingers quick. Victor's forging claims, he says, pulling up a 2024 permit tied to Lucas Grant, a clerk who vanished last year. It lists my ranch as HOA controlled, including the gated entrance. That's a lie, I say, holding Nathan Perry's 1964 survey. The boundaries don't match. Victor's stealing my land on paper, my jaw locks, my mechanic's instincts plotting. We sift through records, the room thick with old paper. I uncover a title transfer, dated 3 months ago when I was in Reno. It claims I surrendered 2 acres, including the gated entrance, my signature a crude fake. This is fraud, I say, voice low. Owen snaps photos, his camera clicking. This'll blaze online, he says. My pulse surges. Victor isn't just bullying, he's a thief, rigging the system. Ethan Cole's construction crew could torch this, but I need hard proof first. Nathan calls, his voice steady. Come to my shop, he says. Got evidence. His workbench smells of grease, worn steel. He hands me a 1964 title deed. It's paper-aged but clear. Your dad locked this land, he says. No HOA can touch it. My dad's handwriting is bold, unyielding. Victor's ignoring this, I say. Nathan nods. He's got Councilman Daniel Vance in his pocket. Stay sharp. My chest burns. Victor isn't just after my tractor. He's bought the county. I head to the shed's west corner, where locks were tampered. The oak air stings, heavy with dust, earth. The shifted locks, an inch off alignment, show fresh scratches. My trail cam's footage, checked on my tablet, shows 2 khaki-clad goons prying locks at 1 a.m., their faces sharp in moonlight. My blood surges. This is Victor's work, sabotaging my shed to claim it. I save the video, my dad's voice echoing, Spot the flaw, James. I do. Victor's scheme hinges on my ranch. Back at the ranch, I study the title deed. It's paper-heavy with history. It lists every boundary, every gate, all mine. Owen texts. Posted the forged permit online. It's viral. I check his vlog, comments raging against HOAs. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. You're in deep, Carter, it reads. Suspicion grips me. Are they watching my ranch? The oaks outside stand still, but my instincts scream they're close. I set up another trail cam, hidden in the brush, its lens razor sharp. That night, I stake out the shed, the oak air crisp dark. My tablet's linked to the cam. At 2 a.m., 3 figures creep in, tools glinting, prying at the lock hinges. The air carries a faint solvent smell, like they're staging damage. My cam catches their faces, one the wiry goon from the HOA meeting. My heart races, but I stay hidden, recording. This is the proof to bury Victor, to save Ethan, to protect my dad's legacy. I drive home, the footage secured. The ranch smells of oak, grit. The title deed, Nathan's survey, Owen's photos, they're my arsenal. Victor's fake HOA is a shaky contraption, but I'm a mechanic, trained to fix threats, break faulty setups. Ethan's shaken, Victor's threats, they've only hardened me. Ethan Cole's crew is my backup, but this fight's mine. Victor thinks he's safe, bribing officials, rigging my shed, threatening my son. He's wrong. I'm ready to burn his scam to ashes. I lock the Willow Creek Ranch gate, the trail cam footage of Victor Ramsey's goons prying at my shed locks locked on my tablet, their solvent stench lingering like a scorched circuit. His latest email, "You're in deep, Carter," hits like a cracked manifold. The 30-acre land lies dark, oaks rustling, the shed sturdy. Ethan's asleep, his defiance against Victor's threats fueling my fire. Owen Blake's vlog exposing the forged permit is viral, but Victor's striking harder. Ever had a bully attack your work? Drop a comment. I'm ready to fight back. Morning breaks, raw and sharp. I head to the mailbox. The oak air thick with frost, grass. A notice is nailed to the post, $75,000, 0 cents fine for machinery hazards, signed by Victor. My blood surges. My shed, my dad's legacy, is now HOA property. I rip the paper, its edges jagged. My phone rings. It's my old repair client, Tom, voice strained. "James," he says. "HOA called, said you're a risk. Might cancel your contracts." My fists clench. Victor's targeting my income now. I stride to the shed where locks meet frame. The air smells of dust, faint solvent. 3 khaki-clad enforcers, fake badges glinting, are at the posts, tools out. "Step back, Carter," the leader says, a wiry guy with Victor's smirk. "This shed's HOA controlled now." I laugh, cold, my mechanic's eyes sharp. "You're on my land," I say, pulling up my tablet's designs. "Your measurements are off by 2 inches. Touch my locks and your claims burn." My voice is iron, 27 years of precision cutting through. They pause, eyes flicking. The leader steps forward, crowbar raised. "Victor says you're finished," he growls. I don't flinch. "Tell Victor to check my deed," I say. "This ranch is mine." I point to the locks, their hinges steady. "One wrong move and your case collapses." My dad taught me to read engines, find flaws. I know this shed cold. The enforcers retreat, muttering, but I spot fresh gouges on the posts. More sabotage. My trail cam, hidden in the grass, caught it. I'll check the footage tonight. Back home, I find a sign on my fence. "Willow Creek HOA property, no machinery." My scoff is bitter. Victor's hosting a community briefing in his rented office, demanding fees for shared safety. My shed? I check my phone. Owen texts, "Briefings tonight." "I'm filming, be there." I grab my jacket, the oak air crisp. At the briefing, the office glows, packed with residents. Victor stands at a podium, suit pressed. "Willow Creek thrives under our rules," he says, grinning. "Carter's a hazard." I confront him after, holding the survey. "Your permits are fake," I say. "You threaten my son on my land." His eyes narrow. "You're a problem, Carter," he says. "Back off or your jobs are gone." Deputy Caleb Reed lingers, uneasy. "Just comply, James," he mutters. I shake my head. "Check the records, Caleb. You know this is wrong." The crowd watches, whispering. Victor's goons eye me, hands on belts. I leave, boots grinding gravel, the air thick with deceit. At the ranch, I check the trail cam footage. It shows enforcers at the shed, loosening hinges at 3 a.m., a solvent bottle glinting. My fists tighten. They're staging damage, framing me for Victor's hazard lie. I reinforce the hinges, the metal cold, the oak air still. My dad's voice echoes. "Guard it, James." Ethan joins me, his eyes fierce. "We'll stop them, Dad," he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. Ethan Cole's construction crew could crush this scam, but this fight's mine now. The oaks loom, my mind sharp. Victor's turning neighbors into tools, using fear to chain them. My dad rebuilt this shed to last. Owen's vlog, Ryan's courage, Nathan's survey, they're my gears. Victor's fake HOA is a faulty setup, and I'm a mechanic. I know how to douse threats. Victor thinks he's safe, rigging my shed, threatening Ethan. He's wrong. I'm ready to dismantle his scam, with Ethan Cole's crew waiting in the wings. I stand in my Willow Creek ranch, the trail cam footage of Victor Ramsey's goons loosening my shed locks, locked on my tablet, their solvent stench lingering like a fused relay. His latest text, "Your jobs are gone, Carter," hits like a snapped clutch. The 30-acre land lies dark, oaks rustling, the shed unyielding. Ethan's asleep, his defiance fueling my resolve. Owen Blake's vlog, at 4 million views, has eyes on us. Ever had a bully threaten your livelihood? Drop a comment. I'm ready to torch Victor's scam. I meet Owen at his apartment, the air thick with coffee, cables. His laptop glows, comments flooding his vlog. "We're rattling them," Owen says, eyes sharp. I show him the forged title transfer, my signature a shoddy fake. "Victor's claiming my ranch," I say. Owen pulls up a hacked email chain. "Victor to Councilman Daniel Vance. Funds secured," one reads. "Clear Carter's shed." My jaw tightens. Victor's bribing officials to steal my land. Ethan Cole's construction crew could gut this, but I need ironclad proof. We dig deeper, Owen's fingers flying. The emails reveal Deputy Caleb Reed's blackmail, Victor holding a 2018 vandalism charge over him. "Neutralize Carter," Victor wrote. My stomach twists. The county's corrupt, my shed the target. Owen saves the emails, his voice low. "This is dynamite," he says, "but we need more." I nod, my mechanic's mind mapping. My shed, its locks, I rebuilt. Victor's scheme hinges on my ranch. I can dismantle his setup. Nathan Perry calls, his voice firm. "Meet me at my shop," he says. "Got proof?" His workbench smells of grease, old iron. He hands me a USB drive, his hands rough from years of fighting land grabs. "Ryan Holt got this from Victor's office," Nathan says. I plug it into my tablet. It's footage, grainy but clear, showing Victor and two goons shifting shed markers at night. Ryan's voice whispers, "I filmed this last month." My pulse surges. This nails Victor to the theft. I head to the shed's west corner where locks were tampered. The oaky air stings, heavy with dust, earth. The shifted locks, an inch off alignment, show fresh gouges. My trail cam's footage, checked on my tablet, shows two khaki-clad goons prying hinges at 2 a.m., their faces sharp in moonlight. My blood surges. They're staging damage to frame me. I save the clip, my dad's voice echoing. "Find the crack, James." I do. Victor's plot needs my ranch. Back at the ranch, I study the 1964 survey, its paper thick with time. It lists every boundary, every lock, all mine. Owen texts. Posted the emails online, it's blowing up. I check his vlog, comments raging against corrupt HOAs. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. "You're done, Carter." It reads. Suspicion grips me. Are they watching my ranch? The oaks outside stand still, but my instincts scream they're near. I set up another trail cam, hidden in the underbrush, its lens pinpoint. That night I stake out the shed, the oak air crisp, dark, my tablets linked to the cam. At 1 a.m., 3 figures slink in, tools glinting, loosening lock hinges again. The air carries a sharp solvent smell, like they're planning to frame me for structural failure. My cam catches their faces, one the wiry goon from the HOA briefing. My heart races, but I stay hidden, recording. This is the proof to bury Victor, to save Ethan, to protect my dad's legacy. I drive home, the footage locked tight. The ranch smells of oak, resolve. The survey, Ryan's footage. Owen's emails, they're my arsenal. Victor's fake HOA is a rickety contraption, but I'm a mechanic, trained to spot flaws, douse threats. Ethan joins me, his eyes fierce. "We'll stop them, Dad," he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. Ethan Cole's crew is my backup, but this fight's mine. Victor thinks he's safe, bribing officials, rigging my shed, threatening my son. He's wrong. I'm ready to break his machine wide open. I grip my tablet, loaded with the 1964 survey, forged title transfer, bribe emails, Ryan Holt's marker-moving footage, and trail cam evidence of Victor Ramsey's goons loosening my shed lock hinges. His latest email, "You're done, Carter," feels like a stripped bolt, but I'm steady. The Willow Creek Ranch stands solid, oaks rustling, shed unyielding. Ethan's asleep, his courage fueling me. Owen Blake's vlog at 4 million views has eyes on us. Ever faced a liar in a crowd? Drop a comment. This is my stand. The fake HOA meeting packs Victor's rented office, rigged like a courtroom. The air smells of ink, tension, chairs crammed with neighbors. Victor stands at a podium, suit crisp, gavel gleaming. Deputy Caleb Reed guards the door, eyes flickering. Owen's in the back, live streaming, his camera locked on me. Nathan Perry sits nearby, hands firm. Ryan's in the crowd, tense but alert. I hold the tablet, the survey in my pocket. Victor's scam ends tonight. Victor bangs his gavel. "Order," he says. "Carter's shed threatens our safety." The crowd murmurs, cowed by his lies about machinery hazards. I stand, voice calm, mechanic's precision cutting through. This land is mine, I say, raising the survey. Victor forged documents, sabotaged my shed. I show the tablet, displaying the fake transfer, my signature a sloppy scrawl. Whispers ripple, eyes shifting. Victor's smirk fades. Sit down, Carter, he snaps. Your papers are void. I press on, projecting Owen's emails. Victor bribed Councilman Daniel Vance, I say. Zoned my ranch for profit. The screen shows Victor's words, funds secured, neutralize Carter. Gasps echo, faces turning. Daniel in the back, sweats, edging toward the exit. I play Ryan's footage, Victor shifting markers at night. He stole my land, I say. The crowd stirs, voices rising. Ryan stands, voice steady. I signed Victor's petition under threat, he says. He pressured my shop. The room erupts, neighbors arguing. Victor slams his gavel. Lies, he shouts. Carter's a danger. I'm not done. I play the trail cam footage, goons loosening hinges, solvent stench rising. The crowd roars, some standing. Old man Perry yells, "You tricked us, Ramsey!" Victor's face reddens, his gavel frozen. Caleb steps forward, hesitant. Is this true, Victor, he says, voice low. The room's charged, neighbors turning on their bully. Owen's live stream spikes, comments flooding. Expose him, one reads. I nod to Nathan, who signals Ryan. Ryan speaks, again. Victor's permit's named Lucas Grant, he says, but Grant's missing. The crowd murmurs, doubt swelling. My dad's voice echoes, find the crack, James. I'm breaking Victor's setup. Victor pivots, voice slick. We face a crisis, he says, holding a report. Carter's shed is a hazard, it's collapsing. The crowd gasps, fear creeping back. Caleb nods, forced to comply. I step forward, voice sharp. That's a lie, I say. Victor staged it. My shed's solid. I show the survey again. This protects my ranch. My tractor? Ryan nods, bolder now. I saw Victor's goons at the shed, he says. The room splits, some shouting support, others clinging to Victor's lies. Owen's camera catches Victor's sweat, his live stream hitting 5 million views. Ethan Cole's construction crew would end this now, but I need the crowd to shift. Victor bangs his gavel, voice cutting. Meeting adjourned, he snaps. His goons push toward me, but Nathan steps in, his stare halting them. Caleb looks away, torn. I leave, the oak air cold, the crowd shouts fading. My phone buzzes, a text from VR. You'll pay, Carter. My pulse races, but I'm steady. Ethan's courage, my dad's shed, they're my fight. Victor's lies are cracking, but he's dangerous. Owen's vlog, Ryan's defiance, Nathan's resolve, they're my tools. Ethan Cole's crew waits, but this moment's mine. The oaks loom, my mind's sharp. Victor thinks he can frame me, scare my son, tow my track. He's wrong. I'm a mechanic, and his fake HOA's about to burn out. I stride away from Victor Ramsey's rigged HOA meeting, his text, "You'll pay, Carter," searing my mind like a blown fuse. His lie about my shed collapsing has neighbors spooked, their eyes darting like loose bolts. The Willow Creek Ranch stands firm, oaks rustling, shed unyielding. My trail cam footage catching Victor's goons loosening lock hinges is my weapon. Ethan's asleep, his grit fueling my anger. Ever been framed for a lie? Drop a comment. Victor's scam is about to ignite. Morning breaks, harsh and raw. News vans swarm my gate, cameras trained on the shed. The oak air smells of grass, faint solvent from Victor's sabotage. Victor stands with the crowd, megaphone blaring. Carter's shed is unsafe, he shouts. It endangers us all. Residents clutch signs. Protect our homes. Their faces twisted with fear. Deputy Caleb Reed lingers, badge gleaming, forced to echo Victor's lies. My blood surges. My trail cams caught his goons staging the damage. This is Victor's last gambit. I step out, tablet loaded with proof. Victor's lying, I shout, voice steady. He rigged this. The crowd murmurs, uncertain. A reporter, young, jabs a mic at me. Mr. Carter, are you a threat? I glare. Inspect my shed, I say. It's solid. Victor's framing me. The reporter hesitates, but Victor pushes forward, waving a fake report. Tests confirm structural failure, he says, smirking. The crowd gasps, turning against me. My jaw locks. He's winning with fear. Owen Blake films from the sidelines, his camera capturing every word. His live stream's comments surge, people questioning Victor's claims. I text him, post the tampering footage now. He nods, fingers swift. The oak sun burns, the air thick with tension, solvent traces. I walk to the shed, the crowd parting. The locks are firm, but a solvent smell lingers, planted by Victor's goons. My trail cam, hidden in the grass, recorded it all. I'll use it, but timing's critical. I meet Nathan Perry at his shop, the air heavy with grease, iron. His face is stern. Victor's pushing a seizure order for your ranch, he says. Daniel Vance is backing him. I show him the trail cam footage, goons loosening hinges at 2 a.m. This buries Victor, I say. Nathan nods. We need a bold move, he says. Ryan's testimony could sway the crowd. My mechanic's mind plots. My shed, its locks I rebuilt. Victor's scheme depends on my ranch. I check the shed. It's post-steady, metal cool under my hands. Fresh scratches mark the hinges, more tampering attempts. The oak wind howls, carrying the crowd's distant shouts. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. Your shed's finished, Carter, it reads. Paranoia spikes. Are they watching my land? The oaks outside stand still, but my gut screams they're close. My dad's voice echoes, guard it, James. Victor's frame-up is working, but I'm not cornered. The news vans, the signs, they're his tools, but they're fragile. I call Owen. We hit hard, I say. Get Ryan to the next meeting. We'll show everything. Owen's voice is firm. My vlog's at 5 million views, he says. People are with you. I nod, gripping the survey. My dad's shed, his legacy are mine to defend. Ethan joins me, his eyes fierce. I'm with you, Dad, he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. Ethan Cole's construction crew could end this, but I'll fight smart. The oak air bites, my trail cam set. Victor is desperate, faking damage to steal my ranch. My dad taught me to spot flaws, to break faulty rigs. Victor's machine is shaky, his lies cracking. Owen's vlog, Nathan's survey, Ryan's courage, they're my tools. Ethan Cole's crew waits. My phone buzzes again, a text from VR. Your son's next, Carter. My laugh is sharp, angry. Victor thinks he can scare me, frame my shed, threaten Ethan. He's wrong. I'm a mechanic, and his fake HOA's about to burn out. Owen Blake stand at my Willow Creek ranch, Victor Ramsey's text. Your son's next, Carter, blazing like a shorted wire in my mind. His lie about my shed collapsing has neighbors rattled, but my trail cam footage of his goons loosening lock hinges is my counter-strike. The 30-acre land lies dark, oaks rustling, shed unyielding. Ethan's asleep, his grit fueling my resolve. Owen Blake's vlog at 5 million views has the world watching. Ever flip a bully's game? Drop a comment. I'm about to torch Victor's scam. I call Ethan Cole my construction ally at midnight. The air smells of grease. Resolve. Ethan, I say, voice low, I need your firm, now. He chuckles rough. Ramsey's done, huh? What's the plan? I grin, my mechanic's mind sharp. The HOA's gated entrance, a steel barrier on my ranch's edge, is Victor's stronghold. My 1964 survey proves it's mine. My dad taught me to hit weak points in the gates Victor's. Buy it, I say. Auction's tomorrow. Ethan's firm is my wrench, and I'm turning. At dawn, I meet Ethan at the county auction hall, the air heavy with dust, ink. The gated entrance, listed as HOA property, goes up for bid. Ethan, suit sharp, bids fast, his firm's funds outpacing Victor's cronies. Sold to Cole Construction, the auctioneer declares, gavel cracking. My pulse surges. The deed tied to my survey confirms my ownership. The gate's mine, legally, irrevocably. I tell Ethan my plan. Bulldoze it, I say. No HOA rules apply. He nods, grinning. That'll burn Ramsey. I head to the gated entrance, its steel bars worn, posts weathered. The oak air bites, dust swirling. I post a sign. Future open land, Willow Creek property. Neighbors gather, shocked, murmuring. Victor arrives, suit rumpled, face pale. Carter did this, he shouts, pointing at me. I step forward, tablet ready. This is my land, I say, voice firm. My survey, your gate was illegal. I show the deed, its boundaries clear. The crowd whispers, some nodding, others glaring, torn by Victor's lies. Deputy Caleb Reed approaches, badge glinting. James, this is reckless, he says, voice shaky. I laugh, cold. Check the deed, Caleb, you know Victor's game. Owen films from the sidelines, his camera live streaming. Comments explode, people cheering my move. I point to the gate's posts, once Victor's claim. Your HOA's a fraud, I say. No authority here. Victor's eyes dart, his smirk gone. You'll regret this, he snaps. Nathan Perry steps up, voice steady. Victor's permits are fake, he says. He's stealing Carter's land. Ryan Holt nods, bolder now. I saw Victor's goons at the shed, he says. The crowd splits, some shouting support, others clinging to Victor's fear tactics. Owen's vlog hits 6 million views, his camera catching Victor's sweat. I head to the shed, the oak air thick with dust, grass. Ethan joins me, eyes wide. You got it, Dad, he says. I nod, checking the lock hinges, their metal cool. Fresh scratches show more tampering attempts. My trail cam's set, ready for Victor's next move. The oak wind howls, carrying distant shouts. My phone buzzes, an anonymous email. Your ranch is finished, Carter, it reads. Suspicion spikes. Are they watching my land? The oak stands still, but my gut screams they're close. My dad's voice echoes. Guard it, James! Victor's gate is mine, his lies exposed. I call Owen. We go all in, I say. Get Ryan to the next meeting. We'll show everything. Owen's voice is firm. The world's with you, he says. I nod, gripping the survey. My dad's shed, his legacy, are mine to protect. Ethan Cole's firm proved my power, but Victor's desperate. The crowd's turning, but he's dangerous. My phone buzzes again, a text from VR. Your family pays, Carter. My laugh is sharp, defiant. Victor thinks he can scare me, frame my shed, threaten Ethan. He's wrong. I'm a mechanic, Ethan Cole's ally, and my ranch is my fortress. The oaks loom, my mind sharp. Victor's fake HOA is a faulty rig, and I'm ready to dismantle it for good. I stand at my Willow Creek ranch, Victor Ramsey's text, your family pays, Carter, fading like a rusted spark in my mind. The gated entrance, now mine, stands as my defiance. My trail cam footage of Victor's goons sabotaging my shed is my weapon. The 30-acre land lies dark, oaks rustling, shed solid. Ethan's asleep, his courage fueling me. Owen Blake's vlog at 6 million views has the world watching. Ever crushed a bully's lies? Drop a comment. Today I break Victor's scam. The emergency HOA meeting fills Victor's rented office, rigged like a tribunal. The air smells of ink fear, chairs packed with neighbors, news crews rolling. Victor stands at a podium, suit crisp, gavel gleaming. Deputy Caleb Reed guards the door, eyes tense. Owen's live streaming, his lens on me. Nathan Perry sits nearby, hands steady. Ryan Holt's in the crowd, eyes fierce. I clutch my tablet, loaded with the 1964 survey, forged title transfer, bribe emails, Ryan's marker-moving footage, and trail cam evidence of hinge tampering. Victor's reign ends, now. Victor bangs his gavel. Order! He shouts. Carter's shed threatens our community. The crowd murmurs, gripped by his hazard lies. I stand, voice sharp, mechanics precision cutting through. This land is mine, I say, raising the survey. Victor forged documents, sabotaged my shed. I project the fake transfer, my signature a clumsy fake. Whispers ripple, faces shifting. Victor's smirk falters. Nonsense, he snaps. Your claims are invalid. I display Owen's emails. Victor bribed Councilman Daniel Vance, I say. Stole my land for profit. The screen shows Victor's words. Funds secured. Clear Carter. Gasps echo, neighbors turning. Daniel bolts for the door, but eyes follow. I play Ryan's footage, Victor shifting markers at night. He stole my gate, I say. The crowd stirs, voices rising. Ryan stands, voice clear. I signed Victor's petition under duress, he says. Will require my shop. The room erupts, neighbors shouting. Victor slams his gavel. Lies, he yells. Carter's a menace. I play the trail cam footage, goons loosening hinges, solvent stench rising. The crowd roars, some standing. Old man Perry yells, You deceived us, Ramsey. Victor's face pales, his gavel frozen. Caleb steps forward, hesitant. Victor, is this true? He says, voice low. The room's electric, neighbors rebelling. Owen's live stream spikes, comments flooding. Bury him, one reads. I nod to Nathan, who signals the door. Lucas Grant, the missing clerk, enters with Ethan Cole and 2 county deputies. The crowd hushes. Lucas's face is grim. Victor framed me for fraud, he says. He forged permits, pocketed fees to claim Carter's land. He hands the deputies a ledger, Victor's bribe circled. The crowd gasps, outrage swelling. Victor stammers, "This is a setup." His voice cracks, frail. Caleb steps up, badge heavy. "Victor blackmailed me," he says. "Threatened my job." The crowd cheers, clapping Caleb's confession. I drive to the gate, Ethan Cole's bulldozer rumbling, its steel glinting. Neighbors follow, cameras flashing. I climb aboard, the engine roaring like truth. "This gate's mine," I shout, showing the deed. Victor's scam ends here. The crowd cheers, some hesitant. I lower the blade, steel grinding steel, the gate collapsing in a cloud of dust. The sound is sharp, final. Ethan Cole nods, his crew cheering. Victor arrives, screaming, "You'll pay, Carter!" Deputies approach, cuffs ready. "Victor Ramsey, you're under arrest for fraud, racketeering, bribery," one says. Handcuffs snap, crisp and cold. The crowd roars, Owen's camera catching Victor's defeat. My dad's voice echoes, "Guard it, James." I did. My shed, my land, my legacy, they're safe. The gate's rubble lies before me, a monument to justice. Owen's vlog hits 7 million views, comments blazing. Ethan joins me, his eyes proud. "We did it, Dad," he says. I nod, my hand on his arm. My phone buzzes, a text from an unknown number. "This isn't over, Carter," I smirk, unyielding. "Let them try. I'm a mechanic, Ethan Cole's ally, and my ranch is my fortress." I stand at my Willow Creek ranch, Victor Ramsey's arrest still ringing like a snapped cable in my mind. His cryptic text, "This isn't over, Carter," feels hollowed now. The gated entrance, now rubble, marks my victory. The 30-acre land sprawls quiet, oaks rustling, shed unyielding. Neighbors pour out of the meeting, voices loud, freed from Victor's grip. Owen Blake's vlog at 7 million views buzzes on his phone, comments cheering our triumph. Ethan's beside me, his eyes bright. "Ever reclaimed your ground? Drop a comment, this win's ours." Morning brings justice, Victor sentenced to 12 years for fraud, racketeering, bribery. Councilman Daniel Vance resigns, facing charges. The Willow Creek HOA dissolves, its account seized, fines refunded. My phone rings. It's my repair client, Tom, voice warm. "James," he says, "your contracts are safe. HOA's lies are dust." I exhale, relief surging like a clear fuel line. My dad's voice echoes, "Guard it, James." I did. The shed, my dad's legacy, is mine again. I open Willow Creek to the community, a celebration to reclaim our land. Neighbors gather by the shed, the air alive with laughter, the scent of grilled brisket. Nathan Perry brings smoked ribs, his smile wide, free of Victor's threats. Ryan Holt claps my shoulder, eyes proud. "Your dad would grin," he says. I swallow, sturdy tight. The shed's gates gleam, sturdy as ever. Owen's filming, his camera sweeping the crowd. "This is Willow Creek," he says to his viewers. "Carter fought for us." Old man Perry, once distant, grips my hand. "You stood firm," he says. "We misjudged you." Others nod, their faces open, no longer bound by Victor's lies. The air carries grass, warmth. Ethan runs with neighbors' kids, their shouts bright. I check the shed hinges, their metal cool, unyielding. No trace of Victor's solvent sabotage remains. My trail cams still hidden, keep watch. Paranoia lingers, but today it's calm. Owen's vlog plays on a tablet, showing the showdown, Ryan's testimony, Lucas Grant's ledger, Victor's arrest. It's all there. Comments flood in, people sharing HOA fights, calling me a fighter. I'm no hero, just a mechanic fixing what's broken. Nathan joins me, holding coffee. "You gave us spine," he says. I shrug, but his words hit deep. My dad fought for this shed, taught me to outmaneuver threats. I fought for him, for Ethan, for us. The celebration grows, neighbors swapping stories. Caleb Reed shows up, no badge, just a jacket. "I'm sorry, James," he says, eyes low. "Victor had me trapped." I nod, offering a plate. "You spoke up," I say. "That's enough." He smiles, faint but real. The oak sun sets, painting the gates gold. My dad's lessons, his hands on these hinges guide me still. This ranch, this shed, they're more than steel. Their legacy, home, ours. I walk the fence line, the gate's rubble, now open land, its posts gone. My boots crunch gravel, the air cool, alive. Owen's live stream ends with a call to action. "Fight your HOAs," he says. Carter did. I smile, but my phone buzzes, breaking the moment. A letter, forwarded from the county, sits in my inbox. It's from Crestwood HOA, claiming land violations. My laugh is sharp, bitter. Another victor, another fight. I tuck the phone away. Let them come. I know my shed, my rights. The celebration winds down, neighbors leaving with full plates, new bonds. Ryan lingers, his voice low. They'll try again, he says. I nod, gripping the survey in my pocket. The oak stars shine, bright as my dad's eyes when he built this shed. Victor's scam is shattered, my contract safe, my landmine. The crowd's laughter fades, but the shed stands, unyielding. Ethan joins me, his eyes steady. We won, Dad, he says. I nod, my hand on his shoulder. I'm a mechanic, Ethan Cole's ally, and I'm ready for whatever comes next. I walk my Willow Creek ranch at dawn, the Crestwood HOA's letter, claiming land violations, fading like a dulled cog in my mind. Victor Ramsey's 12-year sentence, his scam crushed, glows like a polished piston. The 30-acre land sprawls quiet, oaks rustling, shed unyielding. The gated entrance, now rubble, stands as my triumph. Ethan's asleep, his grit anchoring me. Ever fought a battle that won't fade? Drop a comment, I'm braced for more. I'm with Ethan, 19, his eyes bright like my dad's. We check the shed gates, their hinges gleaming under the rising sun. The air carries grass, resolve. Your grandpa built this, I say, kneeling by the posts. Taught me to guard it. Ethan nods, gripping a wrench, eager. I point to the latches, their strength absolute. This is ours, I say. No one takes it. He grins, fierce. My dad's lessons live in him, in me, in this shed. I set up a webcam by the open land, streaming Willow Creek online. Owen Blake's idea, showing our truth to millions. His vlog's comments surge, people sharing HOA battles, cheering our win. The air warms, the sky vast. I walk the fence line, my boots grinding gravel. The 1964 survey, safe in my study, locks my land, my shed forever. Victor's scam collapsed, his lies burned out, but that Crestwood letter hints at new threats. Back at the ranch, the shed smells of steel, time. I sit at my desk, the webcam feed glowing on my tablet. The gates stand firm, unyielding under sunlight. My dad's journal lies open, his words steady. Hold tight, James. I did. The fight drained me, sleepless nights, threats, but it was worth it. The shed, my dad's legacy, sparked this. Neighbors nod again, free of Victor's shadow. My contracts are safe, my name clear. This ranch, these gates, they're my blood. My phone buzzes, pulling me from the journal. An email, no sender name, hits like a stray jolt. Carter, you stopped Ramsey, we're watching. My pulse quickens, suspicion flaring. I check the windows, the oaks calm outside. The words echo Victor's, but he's locked away. Crestwood HOA or their allies is circling. I laugh, sharp, defiant. Let them watch. My trail cams are set, my shed tight. I'm a mechanic, Ethan Cole's ally, trained to spot flaws, hold ground. I walk outside, Ethan trailing me. The shed gates hum, steady, unbreakable. I show him the posts, their strength solid. This is our stand, I say. He nods, learning fast. The oak wind carries dust, defiance. My dad fought for this ranch, turned steel into legacy. I fought for him, for Ethan, for us. The gate's rubble, now open land, is mine. Court will settle any claims, my survey rock solid. Crestwood can try, but they'll fail. I face the webcam, its lens steady. This is Willow Creek, I say, voice clear. My dad's vision, my fight. Victor Ramsey stole, lied, lost. If your HOA's bullying you, fight back. Share your stories below. Keep pushing. The feed's live, viewers climbing. Ethan waves, grinning. The gates shine, the shed standing tall. My dad's voice lingers. Hold tight, James. I have. This ranch is more than steel. It's our story, our strength. I'm ready for whatever comes next. I stand at my Willow Creek ranch at dusk, the Crestwood HOA's letter claiming land violations, fading like a worn sprocket in my mind. Victor Ramsey's 12-year sentence, his scam shattered, glows like a honed blade. The 30-acre land sprawls quiet, oaks rustling, shed unyielding. The gate's rubble, now open land, marks my victory. Ethan's asleep, his grit my anchor. Ever fought a fight that sparked change? Share your HOA battles below. Your story matters. I checked the webcam feed, streaming Willow Creek to thousands. Owen Blake's idea, showing our truth, has exploded. His documentary, Crushing the HOA, funded by his vlog's millions, is live now. It details our fight, forged permits, bribes. The oak air smells of grass, hope. Owen's voice crackles through my phone. "James," he says, "the film's funding legal aid for HOA victims nationwide." I nod, proud. My dad's shed isn't just mine, it's a signal now. The webcam catches the gates, solid under the fading sun. Neighbors visit freely, the land open, protected by the 1964 survey. Old man Perry stops by, his face warm. "You gave us courage," he says, gripping my hand. The air carries the scent of grilled steak from a neighbor's cookout. No fear lingers, no victor to bully them. I think of Nathan, Ryan, Caleb, their risks, their truths. My fight was for Ethan, for my dad, for all of us. I sit by the shed, its steel cool under my boots. The oak sky burns red vast. My tablet shows emails from strangers, people battling their own Victor Ramsey. "How'd you win?" one asks. I reply, voice steady on a voice memo. "Gather proof," I say, "deeds, footage, allies. Fight sharp." My dad's words guide me. "Know your ground, James." I knew mine, the shed, its hinges. I crushed Victor's lies with Ethan Cole's firm as my edge. Owen's documentary plays on my tablet. Clips of our showdown. Ryan's testimony, Lucas Grant's ledger, Victor's arrest, it's all there. Comments flood in, thousands sharing stories. "HOA fined me $15,000, 0 cents for a fence," one reads. "Inspired to fight," says another. My chest tightens. My dad's legacy ignited this. The gates stand firm, the oak air alive, the scent of earth victory fills me. I'm a mechanic, not a hero, but I showed what's possible. I walk to the open land, its posts gone. Ethan follows, asking about hinges. "You'll learn this," I say, grinning. The sunset paints the shed gold, unyielding. My dad built this to endure, and I defended it. The cost was heavy, threats, sleepless nights. But the reward is here. Neighbors smile, the community's whole. The gate's rubble is mine, the law's on my side, my survey ironclad. Crestwood's claim is just ash. I face the webcam, its lens steady. "This is Willow Creek," I say, voice clear. "My dad's dream, my fight. Victor Ramsey stole, lied, lost. HOA's bully, but you can stop them. Get proof, stand firm, don't quit. Share your stories below, your voice matters. Stop the bullies. The feed's live, viewers soaring. Ethan waves, his laughter bright. The oaks glow, the shed stands, my dad's legacy secure. I'm a mechanic, Ethan Cole's ally, and I'm ready for any new fight. Keep fighting."